Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you the options available for lighting your fish tank. The lights for your fish tank are primarily for our pleasure, so that we can see the fish during the day. Unless you are running a marine or planted tank, then the options are vast. I will be touching up on marine and plant lighting in further videos though. First of all, we start off with the most common form of aquarium lighting, the T8 light. These are usually found in the form of a starter unit, which is a power box with a ballast powering 1 or 2 bulbs. They are very easily set up. Just plug in, connect a bulb, position on top of your tank and switch on. The bulbs come in all different sizes and colours to suit your tank, from 12 inch to 72 inch and even more. The main advantage to these units are that they are so common, which makes them very inexpensive to buy and replace. They are ideal for basic community setups and basic planted tanks with the correct bulbs. T8 bulbs can also come in the form of pendants, which allow for multiple bulbs to be used on one power lead. Most tanks, such as dual or arena tanks and so on, will come with sealed units made to fit the tanks perfectly, so they're nicely and hidden. The next type of lighting to look at is T5. These work in the same way as T8 bulbs, but are a thinner, brighter bulb. The bulbs are much thinner, allowing less space used and also more lights to be used in pendants without increasing the size of the unit. They also offer a much higher light output than T8 bulbs and offer lower energy consumption too, which makes them more efficient to run. T5 bulbs are good for promoting plant growth due to a brighter light and wider colour spectrum. They also work very well with marines. Now we move on to the metal halides, a form of lighting that is actually slowly decreasing in popularity due to high prices and large sizes compared to other products on the market. Despite this though, they do still offer very good performance. They are very bright units powered by halogen bulbs. They offer a very pure white light that is very penetrative, which makes them good for marine, unplanted or even taller tanks. The units produce a shimmer effect in the water, which creates a very natural ripple effect in the water, which creates a more natural look. And last but not least, we look at the form of lighting that in the past 5 years alone has offered some of the most diverse products available, and that is of course the LED light. They are incredibly efficient, use very little energy compared to fluorescent tubes and halide lighting. They can come in any size, from units that clip on for nano tanks, perfect for betters, up to units that can light up your average aquariums of around 2 to 4 foot in size, and due to their small size can be neatly hidden away. Some units can even be used underwater. Obviously there are LED lights available for much larger tanks. The advantage with LEDs is that they can be controlled by separate units, either by computer or by remote. Some of them even have an app that you can control on your phone. They are perfect for all setups due to their diversity. They offer 100% full spectrum available, and obviously their small size, low heat output and low energy. Different lighting in different setups produce different results. As you can see in this photo here, this is one of my old tanks. The lights are very bright, maybe a little bit too bright for this setup. So when I change the lights to a darker setup, you can see it complements the setup very nice. The fish tend to colour up better, they don't look so washed out and faded. This picture shows a metal halide working on a large, very deep 5-foot tank. As you can see, it is very bright, it lights the tank up very well. Having a background on your tank also makes a difference. As you can see here with no backing, not only can you see the wiring, but it loses a lot of light and makes the fish look dark and washed out. In this photo of a very stunning discus tank, you can see how good lighting and a dark background really brings out the colours in the discus and the plants. In these two photos we can see a very well established plant tank that uses LED lighting to promote plant growth. Obviously you can't just rely on the lighting with planted tanks, but that's something again I'll touch up on a later date. And also, as you can see, it shows off the colours of the fish very nicely. Hopefully this video would have given you a good basic insight to the options available and what would work best in your tank. In other videos I'm going to go into a bit more detail about the different lights available for your tank, for example a marine tank or a planted tank, the different spectrums available and the most common or popular lights. Thank you.